Welcome back to My Therapy Room, the podcast where we dive deep into the fascinating world of psychology. I'm your host, Cindy Ettienne-Murphy, your trusted trainee psychologist, ready to chat about all things mind, emotions, child development and education. Today we're going to explore a topic that we've all experienced at some point in our lives, jealousy. So grab your favourite beverage, find a cosy spot and let's get started. Now, jealousy is such an interesting emotion. It can be a powerful force that affects our relationships, our self-esteem, and even our mental well-being. But have you ever wondered why we get jealous? And if there's such a thing as healthy jealousy? Well, my friend, you've come to the right place. To help us understand the psychology behind jealousy, let's first define what it actually is. Jealousy is an intense emotion that arises when we feel threatened by the possibility of losing something or someone we value. It can stem from a fear of abandonment, a lack of self-esteem, or even a deep-rooted insecurity. Now, we often associate jealousy with romantic relationships, but it goes way beyond that. Jealousy can rear its head in friendships, family dynamics, and even in the workplace. It's a complex emotion that can have a profound impact on our lives. So let's talk about the impact of jealousy on individuals. When jealousy takes over, it can cloud our judgment and lead to irrational thoughts and behaviours. We might find ourselves constantly comparing ourselves to others, feeling inadequate or even becoming possessive. It can put strain on our relationships, creating a toxic cycle of mistrust and insecurity. But here's the thing, my friend, jealousy doesn't have to control us. It's important to recognise that jealousy often stems from our own inner struggles and insecurities. By acknowledging and addressing those underlying issues, we can begin to break free from the grip of jealousy and cultivate healthier relationships. Now let's touch on the connection between jealousy and social bullying. You see, jealousy can sometimes fuel negative behaviours such as social bullying. When someone feels threatened by another person's achievements or popularity, they might resort to tearing them down in order to elevate themselves. It's a sad reality, but it's important for us to be aware of how jealousy can manifest in harmful ways.
Is there a difference between jealousy and envy?
Absolutely. Let's dive deeper into the harmful effects of jealousy and explore the differences between jealousy and envy. When jealousy takes hold, it can wreak havoc on our mental and emotional well-being. It can consume our thoughts, leading to feelings of insecurity, anxiety, and even depression. We might constantly question our worth and compare ourselves to others, falling into a never-ending cycle of self-doubt. Jealousy can also strain our relationships, causing rifts and eroding trust. It's like a little green monster that sits on our shoulder, whispering negative thoughts and poisoning our perspective. But fear not, my friend, because knowledge is power, and understanding the root causes of jealousy can help us overcome its harmful effects. Now let's talk about the differences between jealousy and envy. While these two emotions are often used interchangeably, they actually have distinct meanings. Jealousy arises when we fear losing something or someone we already possess. It's a response to a perceived threat or betrayal. On the other hand, envy occurs when we desire something that someone else has. It's that feeling of longing for their possessions, achievements, or qualities. Jealousy is more focused on protecting what we have, while envy is about wanting what someone else has. Both emotions can be intense and lead to negative thoughts and behaviours, but understanding the distinction between them can help us navigate our own emotions and reactions. So the next time you catch yourself feeling jealous or envious, take a step back and reflect on whether you're fearing the loss of something or simply desiring what someone else possesses. This self-awareness can be a powerful tool in managing these complex emotions. As we wrap up our discussion on jealousy, let's remember that we all experience these emotions to some degree. It's a normal part of being human. However, it's important to recognise when jealousy becomes unhealthy and starts to negatively impact our lives. However, let's not forget that jealousy isn't always a negative emotion. There can be such a thing as healthy jealousy. It's all about how we channel and express it. Healthy jealousy can serve as a motivator, pushing us to work harder and strive for personal growth. It can also remind us of the things we value and encourage us to communicate our needs and desires in a relationship. So, my dear listeners, as we wrap up our discussion on the psychology behind jealousy, jealousy is a complex emotion that can have both positive and negative impacts on love. Thank you for joining me today on My Therapy Room. I hope you found our discussion enlightening and that it sparked some self-reflection. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.